Howdy do, guys. Welcome back for another Slippery Bricks video. It's me, Andy, here. Now, a lot of us Lego enthusiasts, we enjoy buying a lot of Lego, building it, and then once we're done, we stumble upon a major problem. And where do we display them? Where do we store them? And for myself, I'm no different. I have the similar issue. For over a year now that I've been building Lego sets, and a majority of my sets, I store them in my own bedroom, which is here. And I went from little to no Lego sets to now having it in every corner and every shelving that I can possibly put it into, that eventually it gets overwhelming. So not just like on the shelves that I have it, but on the floor as well. So I constantly have to watch out, like, where do I step on, and make sure to not to step a foot on these loose Lego pieces or sets, to eventually tripping myself or whatsoever. So it's eventually becoming a little bit too much, and let me show you. So this is like the main shelf that I've been using to display my Lego sets, but over time it has been to look a little bit overwhelming. Originally it looked good for displaying one set on each shelf, but eventually it's been to the point where I just find wherever I can find empty space, I put the set in there. Just take this bottom shelf for example. Right in the front, it looks like it's very properly well displayed because clearly there's a space theme here, but in the back you see there's the Sesame Street set, which doesn't deem it justice because it's just hiding behind there and it's just not displayed well enough to be enjoyed. Same as my modded mobile bat base, and like for instance another example here, we have Diagon Alley in the back, and now I'm just stacking all of the other set things that I build over this past year just to fill in the gaps. And this is mainly the Batman shelving and mainly Star Wars up here, but eventually it's just overwhelming and you're not seeing everything very clearly. So that's one thing. And another thing on this side of this room is we clearly have some sets on the floor and some of the loose pieces on the floor as well, because there's simply no room to put them. Like the Bugatti, ever since I finished building it, it's been sitting on the floor ever since, and I just keep the box because the box looks cool. And same goes for this modded set. And same here, as you can see, more Lego is on the floor, taking up a lot of room. And the UCS gunship, like the Bugatti, ever since I finished building it, it's been sitting on the floor ever since, and I don't have a solution for it at all to where to put it. So now I've finally found some solutions to where I can display my sets properly. I found these shelving units on Amazon. They're basically, put it in simple, they're like cubes stacked up on top of each other. You can kind of display them, stack them however you want, and I thought it looks very good in general when I saw the pictures online of how things are displayed on it, and I thought it'd be cool. So today I'm going to be building it and building the shelvings and see how it will turn out at the end. Just got the floor vacuum and we're ready to assemble the storage cubes. And just not to bore you guys out, how about a little excitement? Let's do some speed run or speed build like everyone likes to see. Here we go. Check it out. Isn't this a beauty? Let me step back a bit to let you have a better look. Wow, I love how it's all
neatly stacked up like this, and I like the pattern too. Originally I was gonna like pick black because black looks more cleaner, but on second thought, if I put Lego sets in here, the sets wouldn't pop out as easily. It wouldn't be attractive because of the black background. So I chose this at the end. Looks very cool and pretty sturdy too. Although it's not hardwood, it's just some kind of like heavy duty, semi heavy duty material, but it can sustain some weight, and it's pretty deep in here as well, almost my up to my forearm. But it looks cool, and if I get bored with this assembling, I can do some other patterns, but I'm excited. So let me do a test run. Let me bring in a few sets to see what it looks like. Grabbed a couple of sets and just display them just to get an idea. It looks pretty good as of right now. It's very spacious too. I think I can add another helmet set if I want to. I do have the probe droid in it, so I'm thinking about adding into it as well, or maybe not, because if I put it in the back, it's like hiding from the space, so I might leave it like this. But this is just a sample, just to give you an idea. And it's not very strong because a certain amount of weight will put pressure on the bottom, as it's already kind of like bending a little bit, just a little bit, but it's still good. Just you just gotta try to watch out like what you put in here. Don't want to put that much heavy stuff in here. Of course, not like textbooks or like any kind of heavy book. Maybe like a soft cover book is okay, and maybe some of my PS4 games as well. So there we have it. I love the shelf a lot. Nice investment. And if you guys are curious and what this storage set looks like, or if you want it, and I can put down a link in the description below. No affiliate whatsoever. This is simply my opinion that I simply recommend to others since it looks so good. And I can't wait to fill this up, and it will fill up really quickly. So that said, I'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and in the meantime, keep on building, and afterwards neatly display them. Phone camera doesn't deem it justice, doesn't deem the black piece justice at all. But oh well. Laters.